Hey, it's Rochelle here from thephotographersociety.com. Welcome to this week's episode. So this week we're going to talk about a topic that you might come across or probably have come across in your photography business, and that is what to do when a client doesn't want to pay. So this week I have 4 tips for you of what to do in a situation like this where a client just simply won't pay you for whatever reason. So let's start with number 1. Do not give anything away before they pay. It's so simple and so straightforward, and you're probably thinking, of course not, but you won't believe how much times I've heard and seen photographers give away their images thinking that they're being so good and so nice and such a good business owner to their clients, then figuring out and realizing that that's not the right way to go, and that they'll never get their return for their time and their images. So a lot of people have actually given their clients their images or their products, well, not so much products, but mainly images, in return for nothing. So the thing here is to actually be clear that people must pay you first, then you must give them their products or their images or whatever it is they've ordered from you. So what I do, and I've learned over time, I do not even show them their images. I'm that strict that I don't even show them the images before they actually have paid their full balance, their invoice. So they don't even see, I don't do online galleries, but when I used to, they never would even see them, because you'll be surprised how much people try to get away from purchasing extra images, that they actually screenshot them, and that little logo really doesn't even bother them. That's being put on there for copyright reasons and for the gallery purpose, the purpose of the gallery. But people still do that, so I don't even do that, but that's up to you. But what I suggest is, do not give them anything before they've actually paid you first. The second thing is, to avoid this in the first place, you need to start charging a session fee. Now, when I started charging a session fee, I found that people actually took me more seriously, because the session fee wasn't attached to anything, and it pretty much explained to them that that's for my time, my editing, processing, and all that sort of effort that I put in to actually deliver the session, the images, and the products to that client. So once I started charging a session fee, I realized that people actually took me more seriously, and that way they knew what that was for, and then I was actually an actual proper business, not just a person with a hobby or with a talent that's trying to deliver something to a client. So if you sell packages, have them make a full payment prior to the session as well. So if you sell packages, pre-made packages, you can still charge them a session fee prior to the session, or whatever way you do when you deliver your products and your images. It's always good to, either include the session fee with the package, or make it a separate amount. Whatever it is you do, at least charge something up front, so if in the end they decide not to pay after they see their images, or before even they see their images, at least you would have got your fee for your time and your effort that you would have put in. Okay, so people just don't want to pay you. The third thing is here, remind them and outline to them what is in your contract. So again, remind them what is in your contract. So I want you to point out here to clients, because clients pretty much receive the contract. Some people, I've done this before, don't go through it step by step. And I try and keep my contract short, simple, and in proper, everyday English language, so people understand it and have no excuse whether their first language isn't English, or whether, it's too long. They have no excuse. So that's a whole other contract subject, but I want you to pretty much point it out where they're going, if they're going to go against you. point it out, and then just assume that they haven't read it. Point out why, depending on the issue, why they don't want to pay, point out that in your contract. Now, if you don't have it in your contract, maybe then that's your issue you should focus on and get that implemented straight away. But you need to point it out to them because, and say it in a professional and a nice manner as well, and explain to them that they had signed the contract and that's why they should pay, the rest of their, balance before they receive anything from you in return. Okay, so the fourth thing here, a lot of people realize after they see their images, they either want them all or they want nothing, or whatever the situation might be. Most of it I find mainly falls on that they cannot afford, to buy these beautiful products or all the images that you have shown them. So what I do is, and I don't normally do this, but I do this with an exception in a situation like this, is I offer payment plans. Now at the moment you can, either do a, monthly payment plan or however it is you want to do it, depending on the amount, of course. But offer them a payment plan to actually break down the reason why they don't want to pay you. Because you'll find that the most common excuse is that they cannot afford it. So once you offer them a payment plan of some sort, it eliminates that excuse. If that's the real excuse, they'll probably take you up on it. And be flexible. So don't just stick to, say, a weekly payment plan. Try, if you can, and if it suits you and your business, to be flexible, because I find that when you're flexible, people actually pay for it probably before the payment plan is over, or take you up on that offer as well. So it's really important to eliminate that excuse and offer them a payment plan if you want and if you can as well in your business. So these are just some of the solutions I have for you in a situation like this. There could be many others, and if you have one, I'd love to know in the comments below. If you're listening to this on the podcast, head to the blog and leave me a comment there as well. So I'd love to know what solution that's worked for you, or have you had a client that won't pay you for your time, your service, and pretty much for the images or products that they've ordered from you. So let me know by leaving a comment below. And again, I'll see you next week's episode for another business tip for your photography business. Take care. Hey, it's me again. I wanted to let you know about a free training that I created for you if you're stuck on how to turn your inquiries into bookings nearly every single time, because I've discovered these 3 things that I need in place in my own photography business, and when I've put them in place, they've started to work. So I want to share them with you in this free training. All you have to do is go to thephotographersociety.com/training and enter your name and details, and you will be emailed that training right into your inbox, plus all the other details that you need along with that. But it's a free training, and I'm going to take you and discuss with you 3 things that you need in place inside your photography business, and one particular strategy that's going to turn every inquiry, if not right away after they've inquired, into a booking and build a relationship with your clients. Then you're going to love this training. It's absolutely free, as I said. So go to thephotographersociety.com/training, or if there's a link somewhere around this video, click there and it will take you right there, and you can enter your name and details and get access immediately. So it's no it's no automated webinar, it's nothing. You get it straight away right into your inbox. So go there and check it out.